Morning, everybody, across the videos, across the channels. Morning, Josh. Morning, Stacy. Morning, Melba.
It was on the car.
You left it outside all night? I want to get it plugged in and see.
It still works.
Mm.
I don't know where a charger is.
So what's really funny, morning, Cindy, what's really funny, Josh, is, I love watching Melissa Radke. And yesterday they weren't on. And I thought maybe, because I didn't get to see the whole thing on Friday, I thought maybe they announced that they weren't going to be on yesterday. So this morning they get on and they kept saying things like, we really missed y'all this weekend, but it's Monday now. And so a bunch of us were like, you guys, I mean, it's hard enough to keep track of days. Stop. Without you confusing us, can you knock it off? And they went into this whole like, we don't know what you're talking about. It is Monday. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and they were going on and on and on. Anyway, they finally cracked and said they slept in and didn't get the live done yesterday that they normally do, and decided they would try to trick everybody that watches into thinking that we were the ones that were crazy and that it was really Monday. It was funny. Morning, Vanita.
I left my phone on the car all night. I need charger.
I'm really sorry. My charger's up at the church. The wireless charger is downstairs plugged in next to my bed, my side of the bed. You could go down and get it and bring it up and sit that on there.
Oh,
You don't-
I can't.
You can take it out of the case, right? Oh, you can't? Is Noah's plugged in over there? Sorry. Hey, Judy and Kenny. Hey, Ralph.
Charger.
I don't know if I'm supposed to call out my husband who's watching because he's at work. Although saying that may have just done it.
Charging thing.
Hey, Deanna. It is not like gloomy, but it is not sunshiny outside, and I don't like it. It's hard for me to wake up and get moving in the morning when the sun's not shining through. Hey, Harold. Hey, Christine. So I'm a little slow. And I decided this morning I was not going to turn the TV on for 9 o'clock. It means I didn't watch the news. I only opened my computer because I realized that I had forgotten to schedule a few things to send this morning to those of you who receive our church emails. And so I had to do that. And when I did that, and then I started getting text messages from another pastor about some things. And so I had to look at what that was. But when I opened my computer this morning, I saw a post that kind of caught my attention. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what's going on. And I didn't think any more about it. And I scrolled down a couple more posts, and there was another post about the same person. And I was like, oh my goodness. And like there was just a kind of a heaviness to it. And so I started looking. Well, then I shared about it. You may have seen it already, but if you don't follow apologetics or very, very wise and smart Christian people who are proclaimers of faith, you may have missed, and you may not know who Ravi Zacharias is. You should look him up. One of the smartest and most anointed preachers of apologetics in our world today, is probably not going to be on this planet much longer. He has cancer that is aggressive, and there's nothing else doctors can do. And so they sent him home to be with his family. It really hit me hard this morning. I don't know why. I don't know the man. I've only followed him loosely, but I respect him greatly. And it's a bittersweet thing. And I think that it's just another loss in this season, They seem to be coming fast and furiously. So you don't know him, probably. You just probably know of him. But we should pray for the Zacharias family, that through whatever this looks like, whatever God decides to do, whether God decides to take Ravi Zacharias home to be with him, or chooses to do something miraculous in and through him. Good morning, Kathy. Let God be honored and glorified either way, but let his family be wrapped in peace and comfort. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that this morning. Other than that, I'm probably at an 8 today, looking ahead to what we need to do and what I need to accomplish, which includes taking nail polish off my fingers because it looks horrible. I noticed that as I held my hand up to hold my coffee cup. Yeah.
Oh, I know one thing I want for Christmas, Mom.
And I gotta do that right now.
They're only $29 with Prime.
Anyway, look, I just encourage you, if you don't know who Ravi Zacharias is or you're not sure, look him up and watch some of his videos and listen to the wisdom and the anointing that is on that man. And anyway, morning, Rebecca. With the rain coming, I've already sent Ty across the street to cut our neighbor's yard, which reminds me, Josh, if you can tell me quickly what your yard looks like and if you need that done today, I will send him over because I've got lots of rain coming later this week. So Noah is out doing our yard right now. Morning, Robin. Hi, Sarah. So 1 to 10, 1, 10 being yay, yay, yay. Where are you at today? I also feel like we've been doing this now for 9 weeks. And if this helps, like the countdown, like where you at 1 to 10 helps, we'll keep doing it. If everybody's like, this, we can stop, then that's cool too. But it's a way for me to check in and know where you're at and how you're feeling. So Josh, 100% agree. I absolutely agree that I feel like my number is higher when the sun is shining, without a doubt. Completely agree. Hey, speaking of, is your grandma on? I haven't seen Judy get on. Judy was confused this morning. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, I think it is 9 weeks. I have to look at a calendar, but I think it is 9 weeks. Cindy, I get it. My mom's been feeling the same way. Those AI issues are no joke and no fun. Morning, Linda. But for real, Josh, I don't think I've seen her jump on. Oh, no, Stacy. You're a 1? Oh, Jesus encouraged Stacy's heart this morning. That was not flippant at all. That was genuine and sincere. I'm so sorry, Stacy. Really praying that you feel like a refreshing from the Lord today that encourages your heart and your mind. I'm so sorry. Kathy's a 9. Rebecca's an 8. In more ways than one. Enneagram joke. Sharon's a 6. Miss Kathy said, bless you.
Thank you. I also threw my phone because I got mad.
Well, don't do that.
No, I'm like this. She got mad. Yeah.
Linda's an 8. I'm also feeling like the whole missing my tribe and looking ahead at what the summer looks like. So I decided to wear my camp shirt from last year today, my breakaway shirt, because I miss my people there too. I miss church people, absolutely. But ISM, or IDC, Illinois District Council, Illinois Student Ministry, is family. And I may not be a youth pastor anymore, but my heart is definitely still for young people. And so those are my people. We're a team. We're a family. And so, hey, Judy made it on.
Only one of these things I want is
only 10 minutes late, Judy. LOL. Cindy, Kit. I thought Tyler was going to make this announcement, but she has not yet. Kids camp can't happen. There's no way for them to follow what the guidelines that have been set in place are and provide the full experience of camp in a safe manner. That, and they've, based on the survey that they asked parents and pastors to fill out, there are lots of concerns financially and otherwise. And so at this time, they had to make a call. So kids camp is not happening this year.
It's only 28 hours. I'm coming in 3 days.
Hey, Kristen. Hey, Carissa. Kristen, we're praying for your family, too. If you missed it yesterday, Kristen's Uncle Jim, who we've been praying for a long time, entered into heaven yesterday evening after his battle with cancer that was well fought. So we're praying for Kristen's family today as well. There has not been a decision yet made on teen camp, so we'll see about that, but they had to go ahead and make one for kids, and that was the decision. So at least I haven't heard that there's one. Magnum and Jason, are there living there now, or they're in town this weekend or this week? Tell Jay I said hi. That's a good one, Judy. I do not the last update I had on John Patridge is what Debbie, I believe, sent out last week at the end of the week. I think Debbie sent one out. Let me double check. I also don't want to, I'm really careful what I say on the live chat because those are so very public. Good, Melba. I'm glad you got in for your eye appointment in town for Mother's Day. Okay, we'll tell Jay I said hi. So I want to be very cautious as to what is shared in this setting. I know Debbie talked to Burma last week. I thought she sent out a prayer update. And if she did, I'll share it, but I don't see it. I would encourage you to reach out to John in Burma. He did have a procedure done that's not very comfortable, and he's very weak. I know that. I didn't see it. I don't see it either. I went back and checked. So she may listen. I know it's hard, I think, for some to understand and to grasp that while we're not having services and for the most part everybody's just kind of at home, we're still trying to juggle a lot in the office while maintaining the whole social distance thing and only being in the building when necessary, and still doing ministry. And so there, right now, we as a staff and the board are looking at a lot of things and talking about a lot of things. So It very likely, unfortunately, got overlooked in sending because we're working on several other things that need to go out as well. So be gracious with us. But if you have their phone number, I would encourage you to call. I would encourage you to reach out to them with a phone call, or if you have their address, send them a card. I know it would encourage them greatly. So. Hi, Fong. How are ya? I hope that helps. Also, yesterday I discovered that there were people who commented on Facebook, and I did not see their comments until last night, and I had to search and dig for them. Donnie was like, "Did you see so-and-so's comment? Did you see so-and-so's comment?" Like, no, they never popped up. Oh, I've got to pull stuff out of the freezer, Kath. Thank you for saying that.
What do you need to pull out?
Pull out the 2 pounds of ground beef.
Is that all?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I have to stop at the store. I said I'd make meatloaf for dinner today. Which may mean I just stay home and work from home today.
Is this the ground beef?
No, that says chops. It's good to have kids home. Also,
Is this ground beef?
everybody's home. Yes, and there should be another one.
Just one more?
Yep. So I'm doing meatloaf. We actually prefer ground turkey for meatloaf, but we have ground beef. And I use the meat, breadcrumbs, and eggs and seasoning in the meat. And then I wrap my meat in bacon and slather it in Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's how I do my meatloaf.
That hurt.
Sorry, Kristen. Try to get a nap
Look,
in between your work shifts and other things.
I had
Let's see, what else? What did we do? Last night we had ground sirloin burgers. We got our burgers from Chunko's and I fried some french
I had
fries.
a pork chop smash my finger.
I'm sorry. What else? I have been craving taco soup. I love taco soup. That's what I call it. I don't know what everybody else calls it.
Taco
I use
salad.
sausage that I fry up with a can of Rotel, and I use McCormick's Grilling Mates chipotle and roasted garlic seasoning, and then I add that to another large can of Rotel, black beans, kidney beans, corn, and vegetable stock and beef stock. And then I let it simmer, and then I serve it with sour cream, shredded cheese, and tortilla chips. Debbie said, ooh, Vanita's making beef stew. Yum, Vanita. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Jody. Hi, Pam. Debbie said yesterday that Margaret had a rough weekend, but that they spent Sunday in my brain just went absolutely blank. Lawn chairs outside of her window, and talked to her and spent some time with her that way on Sunday, and that seemed to lift her spirits. So yeah. Ooh, Sharon, taco lasagna. I do something like that called Mexican lasagna. I use corn tortillas. Oh, bro. Corn tortillas, and I do chicken, turkey, beef, or sausage the same way I do for my taco soup with the rotel and everything. And then I layer that with, or I dip the corn tortillas in enchilada sauce, put those down, and I layer those with the meat and cheese. And I like black beans and kidney beans, refried beans and corn. Not everybody else in my family does, so I keep it pretty simple with just the meat and the cheese and the tortilla layers. And then I have all the extra stuff on the side. So roast chicken and dressing. Mm-hmm. I have lots of chicken breasts in the fridge too. I'd much rather grill them. Fajitas. See, I don't care for onions and peppers and all that stuff. Pork roast. Sorry, he's mowing right here at the window in the yard. He'll be done in a minute. He just realized that, like, he can be heard and I can see him. He's only got a few more feet in front of the house to get done. So, good ideas for dinners.
Holy cow. It's a big ear something.
Your phone is not completely charged. Go plug it in.
Put it back.
Ribs, carrots, and pork and beans. Oh, the other chicken and dumplings. The other thing we did is I bought some foil pans, which we were at Home Depot, and they had the Weber. So I'm sure just any foil pan would work because I can't seem to see anything special about these. But foil pans, and I've been just rough chopping potatoes, so keeping the size fairly consistent, but just kind of peeling and more like cubing them or just cutting them into quarters. And then I toss them with olive oil and different seasonings. I've used all kinds of different things. And we put those on the grill in the foil pan and let that's been a good side dish too. Yeah, Harold, how do you do your pork roast? I've done mine different ways. Wrapped in bacon, in the crock pot, on the grill, different seasonings. I made my own rub this weekend too, or last week when we did pork chops. So I used that on kebabs too. And Colby, who doesn't really eat meat, ate half a pork chop and ate half a pork kebab. So that's pretty impressive. Hey.
What?
So what did you guys read in the Bible today? Anybody doing Acts? Today is Acts chapter 3 and 4. We're doing 2 chapters. This is a day with 2 chapters. Ooh, that's a good idea, Kath. I'll have to remember that. Pork roast, salt, pepper, garlic, bay leaf, brown and cook in the pan for hours. Wednesday.
That's tomorrow.
What?
Your will be in tomorrow. But it's $90. Dang. Oh, which one it is? Mom, what's that?
Okay. So let's see. This morning I read our Acts 2 and 3, and I'm where else am I at in my this morning I also spent time listening to that I'm reading it. I'm listening to it. It's an audiobook, and it's I think I shared it before, Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, and I listened to that too. Esther, oh good. Esther can actually come out of her apartment. Good. I know that's been something that's been hard for people in assisted living, the confinement to their rooms and such. So I'm really glad that she's able to roam the halls. That's good.
Man.
I started First Samuel
$60.
today. Colby, I need you to quit, please. And then, and my Promises of God reading plan that I'm doing through She Reads Truth. This morning, the promises, the being set free from sin. So that was pretty good too. I got you, Kath. Have been, yeah, we'll keep praying for Esther too. Esther, Ruth, Carol. This is hard. Luke 18. What stood out is where Jesus, yeah. Hey, Kitty. I'm sure that did stand out to you today, Melba, with your struggles with your eyes. I know my mom is having a test done today and tomorrow. I think non-stress test. Is that what I think she said? I was sorry. I was just thinking, I haven't seen my mom pop on. That would be why. What are days anymore? Yes, I was just so funny because I was looking down at different things. Robin, I was just going to say, did everybody, so Sunday, Pastor Cy shared directions for prayer, and yesterday, Kathy prayed. Are you guys enjoying that? I hope so. I don't want you to only have to see my face, and I want you to get to see others.
Like me?
And know that others are praying. I think if we can't be together physically, we can at least do something like this, right?
Yeah.
It helps. It's just another way to connect. Beneficial. To hear somebody else pray for you, to have someone help lead you in prayer. It's just another connecting point. You guys got anything else? All of a sudden you got really quiet. Rebecca likes my lipstick. It is from Smashbox. I got it in an Ipsy box, and it is called Legendary. Smashbox Legendary. Nope, Robin, if you missed this morning, then you missed the whole thing. It was really, really comical. But no, there was no Rise and Radke yesterday. Smashbox Legendary. There you go. Way out of my comfort zone, but every time I wear it, I get lots of compliments. So I would probably do better if I had a lip primer or a lip liner. It would probably be even better. But I don't, because I hardly really wear lipstick. Especially something so bold.
Anything you find here?
No.
You just ate pancakes.
No.
No, I don't. I had one like an hour,
Yeah, an hour ago.
60 minutes.
You think so?
It's a long time.
I ate mine till about 8 something.
Melissa cracked today, for sure.
At 7 something.
Oh,
Oh.
we're getting a delivery today. And Amazon just came down the street, and I was like, oh, here it comes. Nope.
Why are they called pancakes? They're not made.
Because they're made in a pan.
And their cakes?
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
It's a cake-like thing. Oh,
Yes, it is.
sorry. You guys need to quit. Thank you. What else? What else? What else? What else? Sorry. Oh, that came out of nowhere. So sorry. Anybody read or see anything that you want to talk about? Hmm. So quiet. Have we talked about everything you want to talk about today? Mhm. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. I did see that the Skyview is open. I did. I did.
Skyview?
The drive-in, the theater.
Oh, they want you?
It's far away from here.
Hey, Jade. It's not far away from here. It's in Belleville.
It's took an hour.
It's not an hour.
Mom,
30 minutes.
why is it open? Get say 60.
Because you can. You have to stay in your car. Like you wouldn't be able to get out like we did last time.
Well, we wouldn't be able to get out and get anything from the back.
I don't know.
Man,
That's why you got the windows. The windows is like squeezed.
I could too.
Ty would do it better because he's more.
What the heck has been doing?
Ancient.
Wallering.
Mini boy.
No. She's starting to sleep in your pup.
That's happening today, Robin. I sent the board a link in Slack and my thoughts. So if you're a board member and you have not gone and looked, or a staff member, if you're a staff member, I sent it to our staff and I sent it to our board. You need to go look.
Step.
I heard that Granite, the cinema here in Granite is selling popcorn. I've thought about going and getting some because, like, really, there's not much better than theater popcorn.
We got
No.
raw popcorn.
It's not the same.
Yes, it.
No.
Add extra butter.
Mm,
And
Yeah.
then it's the same.
You
no,
know-
it's not.
You know, add extra butter.
I know you do. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It makes it better.
Can you stop, please?
Yes, I can.
I'm gonna be some popcorn.
Children. Do you have your schoolwork done? Then you need to do that.
It's charging.
Go over there and sit and do it while it's charging.
If I do it, Tidal is charging.
Mm. What do you know, Kathy? Do you know what times they're doing that?
8:50 p.m.
Oh no, Josh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
3 a.m. I'll be up then. I like your stitches. That's my stitches.
Last night, do y'all know who Dude Perfect is? We love Dude Perfect. We love Dude Perfect. And last night, I will. Thanks, Kath. Ty said that's what we should do last night was watch the Dude Perfect documentary. And so that's what we did. It's on YouTube. And it was great.
It was funny.
We laughed. And these guys are genuine Christians. They are bold and in their faith. And Josh watched too. It was really, really good. It was so encouraging. And as a mom of boys especially, which girls can love this too. There's nothing saying that that's not the case. But as a mom of boys, I have I have so much respect for the guys, the men of Dude Perfect and what they do, because they take it very seriously that they are on a platform where kids are watching, and that families, that parents would trust them to speak into their kids and to be a role model. And they take it very, very seriously. And they are just great guys. And anyway, it was really good. And the cool part was, like, this wasn't their thing. YouTube did this documentary. It was produced by Rob Dyrdek. If you know anything about Rob Dyrdek, I won't go into that, but whoa. And like, this was a legit thing. And I think at least 5 times they showed them praying over what they were doing. And constantly they talked about their faith and how God had opened the doors for them to do those things. Anyway, it was really, really cool. Really, really great. If you don't know Dude Perfect, go watch it. Go watch it. And especially if you have kids or grandkids that are into YouTube, I'm sure they like Dude Perfect. Dude Perfect also had a Nickelodeon show for a couple of seasons. But their YouTube stuff has been going on since, what did they say, 2011, 2010, 2011. We started watching probably 2012, 2013, something like that. So we've been watching for a long time. And when we were in Texas on our vacation, we actually drove a couple of hours out of our way to go through Dallas to Frisco to take the boys to see the Dude Perfect headquarters, DPHQ2. Unfortunately, now here's the cool part. When we pulled up, because we watch enough, we automatically saw their vehicles. And we like, oh, that's Cody's. Oh, that's Tyler's. Oh, that's Garrett's. Like, we just knew because we watch all the time. But they had, like, the windows were blacked out and the doors were locked. So we assumed they were filming or something. And so we didn't get to go in or get to see them or anything like that. But we stood outside and the boys took a picture in front of DPHQ2. And so that was kind of cool. But no, we just think these guys are pretty great. And so you should watch it.
Why did we knock on the door?
The door was locked.
Could knock.
I doubt it, Bubba.
Then we could say,
Yeah. Kathy, Colby's popping popcorn.
Now I'm melting my butter.
What?
Tuesday is in full force over here. Anything else? What else? Miss Kathy said she'll be right over.
Why?
Popcorn.
No. It's my popcorn.
Oh, he's being stingy.
They gotta shake it.
It's 10:25.
And get the butter all
Josh
over
is
the
freezing.
top.
I'm not freezing.
Yeah.
Our thermostat says 71. Although yesterday, I do have a sweater on. Yesterday morning, it was chilly in the house, and I turned our little fireplace on for a little bit to take the chill out of the air. You're dropping popcorn everywhere, bro.
Mom.
That's what my popcorn looks like whenever it's so buttery.
It's awesome.
Yeah. They pop microwave popcorn and then
Add butter.
melt butter and add it to it.
That makes it better.
Well, that's not terrible, Cindy. Cindy said they got a bag of popcorn and 2 slushies for $9.
What you got? I want slushy.
I want a slushy.
I want
That's
Dr.
not what you
Pepper
said.
slushy.
They don't have those.
Chris,
Orange.
Chris,
They have like Coke and that blue raspberry, the cola and the blue raspberry.
Can we go and get some slushies?
I don't know.
I got $12. I can pay for my own.
Well, that's not what my issue is. I've got things I got to do. Josh, your daddy and grandpa are freezing. Josh is cold. Judy's saying others are cold.
Mom, look at all that butter. Look at
Cindy just got called back to work.
Look at all the extra butter.
You good with that, Cindy? A lot of, it's literally swimming in butter.
No, it's just.
That's how it's supposed. Bro, I remember when we went to the movies. Dad said to have extra butter, and I stuck my hand in, like, down to the bottom of the bucket, and there was a pool.
They are,
of butter.
Josh.
My hand's all buttery.
But if you're making one stop, then, you know, and you're
I like
supporting a
mine
local
buttery.
small business too. So I understand they are cheaper
Holy
and you
cow.
have more variety. Hey, calm down.
Why?
Cause
Come on, tell me why. I'm not what you eat.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
for the love.
Doesn't mean you gotta stick your whole hand in your mouth just to eat one popcorn kernel.
Popcorn monster.
Oh, Josh, we were talking about going, that the theater is selling curbside popcorn.
And slushies.
And I need sushi right now.
You can get a quick trip and get a better slushie. They have multiple types of slushies.
Dr. Pepper. Some Coke.
They-
Frozen Coke.
What the heck?
Next time we go to McDonald's, I get frozen Coke.
Coke? What's Coke? Coke. What's frozen Coke?
Okay.
You don't see what you started?
No, no, smell.
No.
Kathy, would you mind sharing that information with Judy, please? I mean, I think I have it with me. If I have it with me, I'll send it to you, Judy. But I think I left my list on my desk at the church.
No, no.
Woohoo, Cindy! Celebration! Yeah!
Crowd
She's done with her school stuff.
I don't have no more. Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, my just realized this is the last day for the teachers to put out assignments.
Today is?
Yeah,
I thought it was like the 18th.
no, it's a 12.
Oh, that's right. You have to
Done.
check and get stuff
And
done.
all your missing stuff.
Oh, I thought,
I think
Kathy, I'm
it's-
sorry. I thought I read earlier that you said she was on your list.
Noah.
Sorry about that. Judy, we'll get it to you one way or another. Awesome. That's fantastic. Maybe that's what I saw, Josh. Maybe you commented that. I don't know. Well, we'll get it to you, Judy, one way or another. Judy will send it to you. I'll send it to you. Josh will send it to you. You can get it from Debbie. We'll get it to you. That's congratulations, Jossie. That's awesome. She got the Brinkoff Award.
What's that?
It's an academic award
Oh.
from the school district.
What's an academic?
When you have really good grades
When
and
you're
you're a
really
good
smart.
student and
I'm
You're
an
really,
academic.
really smart.
I'm really smart.
You
your
sure about that?
grades probably aren't quite what they would need to be
I
to
have all
qualify
A's.
for
I
a
have all
Brinkoff
A's.
Award.
I have all A's.
That makes you think he doesn't have all A's.
I don't know what I have.
There you go.
I just think I do. Because I turn in work, unlike him.
That's fantastic. Really proud of her.
I do gym.
Good job, Joss.
Good at math.
Guys, can you quit? It's really awesome. She should be proud. And you should be proud.
Hey, sweetie, in the chair.
Just don't touch the chair with your greasy hand. I'm not kidding. Hey, Tyler. All right, Noah got up and the dog had been laying on him, and she's like all discombobulated because he got up. She's kind of rolling around funny. Well, is there anything else, or are we ready to call our church chat for the day? You really need to quit, or you move.
Ooh,
I know.
you're being loud.
Not fun, too.
Dude, stop taking my handphone. Go.
Josh, did you comment about your yard? I went back and tried to look, and I didn't see it. You can text me.
No. Guess that's our practice.
Oh, we must be getting a package in the mail and FedEx today. Or sometimes the FedEx and the UPS hand off to the mail, so that could be it.
Just try his arrow.
Well, I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, that could be. It
It doesn't look like it. It's a small box.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Just let her put it on the porch, and you can get it when she's done.
I know it's not.
I know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I got a few things. That was a loud.
She's like, I'm the window.
That
was
was funny.
She's mad.
She's not bad. She used her scanner to tap on the door, but it was harder than I think she realized. She also has earbuds in. She's talking to somebody.
She has AirPods in.
I have a
actually.
neighbor that thinks that it's rude that she talks to people
Yeah,
on her
Pampered
phone.
Chef.
Oh, my Pampered Chef came in. That she
Hurry
talks on the
up.
phone when she's delivering mail. I'm like, you know what? That's a lonely job. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Because if I'm outside and she's out, she smiles and she waves. She's friendly. But she's doing her job. Anyway. All right. So, Dina,
Thank you.
so is there anything else you guys want to chit chat about today?
No.
Well, but Judy, I don't want to just sit here and talk if there's no comments coming in. It's really hard. You guys want to talk? Let's talk. But you got to give me something.
You talk about
I slept funny, I think, a couple days ago, and I've got a muscle that is like peaked right here. And I can't remember when I go to the chiropractor next.
Friday.
I hope it's Friday, but I think it might be next Friday.
I'm just saying it's a Friday.
Oh, listen. So I heard this joke yesterday. This kid goes to his dad and he asks where people came from. Where do babies come from? How are babies born? And the dad tells him that, well, a long, long time ago, God made Adam and Eve had babies, and their babies grew up, and they had babies, and those babies grew up, and they had babies, and here we are today. So not completely satisfied with that answer, the little boy goes to his mom and asks, and she says, well, you see, a long time ago there were apes, and apes changed and developed, and we came from them.
What?
And so the little boy goes back to his dad and says, Mom said this. How come you said Adam and Eve, but Mom said this? And the dad said, oh, she's just talking about her side.
Dang! Mom.
I thought that was funny.
Can I say something funny?
I don't know.
I was watching Brandon Ferris, and he said, I thought I was recording, and I was just talking away.
Huh?
He said, what did you guys tell me I was recording, and I was just talking away.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Touching my chair with your greasy
It's not,
paws.
it's not your chair, it's our chair.
No, it's monster.
I don't know what JE means, Josh.
Stop it.
Oh,
What? Do I something to you? Huh?
Oh, man, that delay was long. Holy moly.
Mom, look at these.
It was like 30 seconds. Good grief. I thought that joke was funny.
can I say a joke?
What you got?
Why can't orphan...
Now, I want you to think about what your joke's going to be. I mean, I have boys, and sometimes, not that they're like bad, but sometimes they're just not necessarily.
Can I say it
No.
No. I know the one you're going to say.
Please.
And while it's not like a horrible joke, it's not bad.
Please.
I don't think it's appropriate for church. This isn't my channel. This is the church's video. This is the church. Yeah, so I don't think so.
I got another joke.
Should bring in more, man.
Why did the chicken
Oh,
cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Get to KFC.
Oh, no, I saw this TikTok.
Is it church appropriate?
It was about the joke I was saying.
Oh, it's about the joke.
This dude legit was outside KFC, and there's chickens walking across the parking lot.
I get another one.
Oh, sorry, Finny.
What? Why did the chicken cross the road?
Hey,
That's how it goes.
No, it's not that. It's not the only one. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Whoa.
Because he had to go to the other side to go poop.
Okay, enough. We're not doing that.
Just think of a joke. Oh, why did the chicken cross the road? He's asleep.
No, she's not.
She's falling off the couch.
I know. I don't think she cares though.
What she doesn't realize.
No, what should she realize is
Colby, watch out. How do you get your kiddos to do things they don't want to do?
Force us.
Well,
pay them?
Stacy, sometimes, and my opinion is probably not a popular opinion. Sometimes I weigh that out. Is it something that is just what I'd like them to do, but isn't really in their, it's not like, how do I say this?
Our system.
No, because there are things. Are there things that Dad and I make you guys do that you don't want to do that we just don't give you an option?
yeah.
And it's what you have to do?
Yeah.
Yes. But there are other things that we would like for them to do that aren't necessarily in the grand scheme of everything that big of a deal. And so there may be negotiations, there may be conversations, but if they don't follow the directions we've given them and do things we've told them to do, they lose privileges. Have you guys ever had to turn off video games or YouTube or lost your privilege to even do those things for a day or two because you didn't listen to what we said? Yeah. So, I mean, you have to find what works for your kid, and every kid is different. I'm sorry. I mean, not one set of rules just works for all kids in general. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with that, and everybody's parenting style is a little different. Stacy, do you have fosters? You have foster kids, right? Am I mistaken? I tell him Donnie will send them. No, he tells him that. But yeah, we revoke privileges. They get grounded. They get given extra chores.
That's the worst part. Sure.
I will tell you this. I think there are some things that don't work. And so there are things we avoid. You don't have kids, but you have Stacy. She said, I don't have kids, but I have parents. Oh, Stacy, that's funny. Thank you for that. Thank you. That was good today. I got nothing for you on that one. Hey, Instagram is about to close us out because it's been almost an hour. There's 45 seconds remaining. Boys, can you stop? I'm going to pray us out, and we can talk again tomorrow. Feel free to message Stacy, any of us, and we'll see if we can help you, but I'm not sure we can. Let's pray. Lord, I thank you for today, and I thank you for all my friends and family who have jumped on to talk today. God, I thank you for the opportunity to connect and stay connected during this time. Lord, I pray that you would bring a refreshing over each one, encourage hearts. Lord, speak to us as we're looking at your word in a deeper way during this season. Challenge us, God. Stretch us. Grow us beyond what we think we're capable of. Remind us of the empowerment of the Holy Spirit. Be with those who need a touch from you today, who need comfort in their time of loss, as they're looking at the loss that's coming, God. We praise you for good reports, and we thank you that in the not so great that you hear every need and you meet them right where we're at. We praise you and we thank you for your goodness and your faithfulness. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. We will talk again tomorrow, but remember, tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's also Forever Young. So we won't talk as long tomorrow. I don't know why people are angry, but there was a lot of angry faces that just came up on Facebook. Don't know why, but sorry, I guess, because I don't understand angry faces. Anyway, we'll talk tomorrow morning at 9:45. Okay, bye. See you guys.